All right, first, it's a matter of rededicating ourselves to fidelity to God and to spouses and families and to country and community. All right, how do we do that? It's not just a psychological move. We do have to think, right? We have to say to ourselves, we have to resolve, you know what? I'm going to be a more faithful Christian or a more faithful Jew or a more faithful Muslim. And this is not sectarian. Fidelity Month is not just for Christians. It's for everybody who recognizes the importance of fidelity. So no matter who you are, rededicate yourself to God. Be a better Christian than you're being right now. If you haven't been, if you haven't been praying regularly, start praying. Again, whether you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, if you haven't been praying regularly to God, start praying. Start praying more regularly. If you haven't been attending church or synagogue or mosque, show up. If you're not active in the affairs of your religious community, your local parish church, or the community church you belong to, or your synagogue, start playing a role there. So that's how we rededicate ourselves as a practical matter, not just resolution, going beyond resolution. It's a practical matter, rededicating ourselves to God. Now, what about family, spouses? Well, you might be a faithful husband in the sense that you're not having affairs, but now let's ask ourselves, am I being a great husband or am I being a great wife? Am I really serving my spouse? Not just technically being faithful, not having affairs, but am I serving or am I wanting too much to be served? Is my focus on getting her to do stuff for me and take care of my needs and desires and wants? I should be looking out more for her. I should be serving her. My vocation as a husband, like all vocations, a vocation is a call to service. My vocation as a husband is to serve my wife. Her vocation is to serve me, but she is the one who should worry about that. I should worry less about, is she serving me and fulfilling her vocation as a wife? I should be worried about, am I serving her as well as I can be? And that's my vocation as a husband. Now, what about children? Same thing. Now, serving your children means being there for the kids. It's not just arranging for them to be at Little League. It's being at the games when you can be. Now, we all, we have jobs and other responsibilities, and we have other kids, and, you can't be at every Little League game. But be there when you can. Do not let those devices and cell phones and smartphones babysit your kids. Don't let those devices substitute for your being there for your kids. In fact, let's maybe limit or do away with the devices, especially for young children, and make sure that we're parenting and not shuffling off the parenting role to the devices. Now, what about patriotism and community? How can I be a better citizen? Am I voting? Or when election day comes, do I just not make it? Or I'm busy with other things? How about being involved in civic affairs? Am I working for campaigns for candidates that I really believe in, that I think would do a good job for our nation and for our community? Am I contributing some money? I might not have a lot to contribute, but am I making at least some contribution to trying to improve our civic life? Same for the community. There are things in the community that I can be involved in. Am I doing my part there? Am I playing my role? So when I mean rededicating ourselves, Richard, to God and to family, spouses and families and to communities, I mean not just the resolution, but the practical doing of things that are the substance of the fidelity that I'm asking for.